Hi Capricorn, welcome to your new love reading for October 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Heidi S. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I don't want to butcher it, but I did spell it out because that's part of her channel name. But the link's in the description box below, so check her out. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. This is intended, obviously, to be a romantic love reading. It could also, well, it could resonate in other areas of your life, but it could also be a new development in a current situation. It's all about newness in love, and it's intended to be positive. All right, so we're going to see who you're dealing with here. Hold on a minute. Let me get situated. All right, we're going to see who you're dealing with. Hold on. It's for Capricorn for October 2019. Okay, so it's going to the right. So I'm going to set it here and see where it goes. Interesting. It's going right up the middle. All right. So it's going to be between these two, King of Wands and King of Pentacles for Capricorn. Come on. Just going to sit there and not do anything. It's fine. Looks like it's going towards the King of Wands. Yeah. All right. All right. I pre-shuffled the deck that I'm going to use, so we'll get to that. All right, so Capricorn, this is Sagittarius, could be also Aries or Leo, but I read it as Sagittarius. All right, so I pre-shuffled. So this is the High Priestess, and we've got Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, ooh, 2 of Cups, Magician, and Justice. All right. All right, so we got, let's see, 2, 5, 1, 9. So we've got 3 2s. We got 3 2s. So this is all about things being in flux, wanting to, well, this is about security to a degree. I mean, that's one component of it, but this is definitely about, looks like being at the crossroads or being a bit of a struggle or strife about things finally being able to take off and progress. It could very well be you. Whoa, Nelly, you got the hots for this one. You two both are pretty, there's a lot of interest. Lots of passion in particular, but this is something that might have to, you know what, it feels like this is, again, about security, because this is about someone not fully being able to commit to you, or you not fully being able to commit to this person. So what's this Knight of Wands about? This Knight of Wands about? The Lovers. It says 10 of Swords. Oh, it's Pisces or Cancerian. This could be Leo. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries, and this could be Libra. So what's this 10 of Swords about? 9 of Wands. All right, what's this 5 of Wands about? So is this somebody you know already? Is this someone, are you this, you know what, is this someone that you've been dating already, and there's back and forth about taking this to the next level? Because it seems like there's a familiarity here, and you've been dating this person. Like it feels like you're already involved with this person. But the question is about taking things to that next level. And I think your person might be a bit reticent because, a bit reluctant because they've been through it, and there's still remnants of whatever it is that might be getting in the way of them wanting to progress with you or things progressing. Maybe they just aren't ready for the security component as opposed to the passion component, because you two have the passion down pat. Your passion is fine. Your physical connection is just fine. What's this Five of Wands about? Yeah. Passion just fine. This Five of Wands about. Seven of Swords. Okay. This is Two of Cups. Five of Wands again. So Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, and then Two of Cups, Five of Wands. Interesting. What's this Magician about? So this is someone you're already involved with, Capricorn. If you aren't already involved with it, well, it feels like this is back and forth with this person, or this is someone you've just been dating, and the physical attraction and relationship, you are familiar with that, you're good with that. It's about this person being able to connect and commit, and it could be because they just don't want to. They don't want to go there because of what's happened in the past. They're having a hard time maybe putting down, putting the memories and the emotional situations, all that, the emotional overlays on this situation in its proper place. So there could be some needing to clear the air, basically, to have it out and be like, look, I am not that, I'm not this. So if stuff is coming up, fine, but that's not me. So if you need to deal with that, if you need time to deal with that, or but you have to make an effort to separate that from me, because I am not that, and I don't want to suffer because of that. So there has to be there has to be an awareness about that, because this person, it's almost like they're kind of just blaming, or they're just thinking, okay, love equals this, and I have to be like, no matter who it is, because of what's happened in the past, they're bringing that into the future, and relationships could suffer because then you're not fully in the moment, and you're losing out, and it's getting in the way. All right. What's this Magician about? The Magician. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, you two know each other, and you two are both dealing with things that you have to sort out. You are more ready than your person. Your person is... There's something about a past situation that's getting in the way of them being able to fully commit. They're probably scared, probably angry. There's just a lot going on, a lot of emotion wrapped up in this. It's very difficult for them to see past, or see potential and future, just because they've gotten burned before, and they feel more comfortable with a certain level of detachment. That's fair. I mean, at some point, it's not baggage, it's luggage that we're all carrying around, depending on how much I've experienced. But it is going to be about them needing to get past their issues with trust. And, it could be that they have issues with trust, so they don't let people get too close to him. It could be this is someone who has trouble being faithful or being a part of a stable, connected, committed relationship, because they don't want to get too close. They don't want it to be about too much connection, because it makes them feel trapped instead of secure. So this is someone that's going to have to deal with some trust issues. And being able to kind of manage that so that they can fully connect with someone. And this is someone that needs to clear out the gunk. It's gonna be a process, but they're gonna need to make an effort. It has to be theirs, to sort of find a way to cross that bridge to be able to get to you. Because you're kind of hamstrung. You can't do it for them. And while the connection is there, they're only able to take it so far before they go, and it's theirs to deal with. So that's going to be one of the things that, and it looks like you've been kind of going back and forth about this, or at least this is something you've been aware of, why the relationship isn't going past a certain point. This is someone that's got some things they've got to wrap up and deal with in their own life before things can progress with you. And part of that is, well, it centers on being able to trust and to be fully present in the present relationship. No easy task, understood, but that's what's presenting here, is that this is someone that you got a hell of a connection with them. It's just that they're having a hard time being able to trust because of drama from the past, because of what they've been through. They're still probably needing to process some of that. There is a heck of a connection though, and it's just going to take some time for this person to be able to process that. And they are probably more comfortable keeping things intermittent and just kind of only at a certain level because of trust issues. So maybe some clearing the air needs to happen. Maybe them kind of unpacking that, if you will, so that they can get to the Two of Cups here. Just look at this. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, Lovers. Come on. It could be two, though. It could be, to be fair, it could just be, not just, it could be in addition to being frustrated and like, it could be that they can't progress with you. That it's not so much about their trust issues, it's that they have to be strategic and they're dealing with a situation that's really frustrating, and they're doing the best they can, but it is a day-to-day management thing where they have to be on guard and they have to be constantly maneuvering and managing and this and that. I mean, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Magician here. So this could be somebody that, while they want to connect with you, they can't go past a certain point because maybe they're dealing with somebody that, I mean, we got the Magician twice here, that they're in a situation where they really have to have their wits about them to manage. Maybe their boss at work, or maybe just their, their work or their family or whatnot. It's just it could be that they're having to really be on over here. So in their romantic relationships, they really only want it up to a certain point because they can't do both. They can't be this in their relationship and in their professional life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. It's just, I'm surprised there's a Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands didn't show up here. So this is, I kind of feel bad for them because I feel like, they're probably doing the best they can. But it looks like when it comes to after a certain point, it looks like they're being snarky or like they're combative. And I think they're just dealing with a lot and they don't know how to manage it. And their trust issues are exacerbated by having to be this. This is more about them than it is about you. To some degree, it's like maybe they don't know how the relationship's going to work or progress, but this also speaks to them having to do everything in their life, that they have a lot on their plate right now that they're trying to manage. And so any demands placed on them romantically could be problematic. There could be some drama because of that. So the thing is, though, there's a connection here, and there's a really strong attraction, and there's the potential. I mean, we've got the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. This is a definite connection, but it's not without its drama, particularly because this person's got a lot on their plate. Could be work, but there's a lot of demands on them that they're just like, oh my gosh, some days I just don't know how to do it all, So that, coupled with the fact that they're just kind of worn out, exhausted, and dealing with maybe somebody from their past that's making demands on them, and there's drama, and then that's why they can't trust. I mean, this is somebody that's got a lot going on, but it feels like they're trying to do the best they can. Honestly, I mean, there's a love there. It's almost like you get the raw end of the deal or stick or whatever the saying is because of everything else being pretty heavy for them. All right, so this is, I hate to say this, but it's almost like it's kind of on you to be the even keel balancer type. And it looks like things are going to be this is where you're at now with this person. And it looks like, if I'm honest, Capricorn, more of the same for them. That this is kind of going to be just where it is for a while, like at least until December. This is going to be how it's going to be, is you two kind of just being at a certain point and you being aware of their situation, but knowing that this can't be dealt with until like, after December. I don't know why after December, but this is how it's going to be for the next 2 or 3 months. There's a love there, there's an attraction, a connection, everything, but they can't go past a certain point with you. And part of it's trust issues from their past situation and dealing with that. We got the Ten of Swords here. This feels like someone just wasn't very nice and and we got the residual from that. But then also look at this Magician here. There's a lot going on. And the Five of Wands. So this is just, it's almost like this connection is solid, it's there, but you're having to lay low and things just have to stay as even keel as possible. All right, what else for Capricorn? It's almost like, whoopsie, the connection is strong, it's just frustrating that it can't be more than it is because of other things going on. What else for Capricorn? These are my Halloween cards. Werewolf. Exploring wildness. Yeah, okay. Maybe you just have a really great physical connection. Let's just leave it at that. And just gonna leave it at that. This doesn't, but if it resonates with you, if you're like, yeah, it's pretty great, okay, fine. But this doesn't seem to fit with that. It was just something I thought, oh, it'd be kind of fun. And it's like, I don't know if these cards are working out. All right, what else for Capricorn? Oh, yay. Oh, you stop it. There it is. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's that love there. There's that connection. It's just, honestly, it's going to be like this for the next couple months. And it feels like you're just kind of going to be waiting on the down low with this connection, but just having to... Right. Where else was the other one? Oh. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Crikey. That one moved. I don't know where to put these. It says originality, blaze your own trail. Which to me feels like you're kind of going to be doing your own thing. Because this person, it feels like, your schedule is much more free than theirs is. They have to be much more strategic about how they're doing things right now, about what's befalling them and what's going on in their life. They've got a lot going on and it's very busy. There's a lot of, it's almost like it's chaotic basically. And that's one of the many reasons why you two can't be more than you are right now. This doesn't feel like an affair. That's why I keep thinking business, because it doesn't feel like an affair. Honestly, it doesn't feel like you're on the down low. It feels like it has to be kind of like low key and just kind of keeping things a status quo, because they've just got a lot going on. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of drama with them, and they have to be very careful and very strategic. It's like they have to budget their time, and they have to be very consistent, and they have to just... So this is kind of, it's not so much originality. Okay, blaze your own trail. Awesome. Do it. Nothing wrong with that. But this could be speaking to you kind of having a couple of months of being just largely independent, except for the times that you're able to be together, because they're just handling a lot. So it's not that they don't want to, it's that they can't. And this is speaking to you having, all right, well, you've got some free time now. Got any hobbies you want to pick back up? Or how about that movie you want to see? Or what about this? Or because it's not going to do you any good to wait around for them, and that wouldn't suit anyway. So this is about you, having this window of independence and doing your own thing. All right. At least that's what it feels like. For some of you, it could be like, yeah, I've been wanting to start a new job or new, hobby or this, that. Okay, but it's also speaking to you being able to do that because there's not much time that you're going to be able to spend with this person while they're handling this. So you get to do that. You get to blaze your own trail. What else for Capricorn? What's for Capricorn? Capricorn. What's for Capricorn? Woo! All right, 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups. Look at you. Yay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it up there. I'm gonna tear out the pages and just have them put in front of me. Yay. Oh, no. That's upright. All right. 3 of Swords. Oh. All right, so this is that disappointment and sadness and kind of frustration that things aren't able to progress. Because this is... not laughing, but it's like, this is what that... It's like, okay, well, I'm just going to be over here laying low, doing my own thing. We got this really powerful connection, and I love you, and I get it. I'm not happy about it, though. And that's what this is right here. Wanting things to progress to the next level. Wanting to finally have, at the end of the day, at the end of this long, arduous journey, can we finally just come home to each other? And it's like, nope, not yet. Not yet. And there's frustration and sadness in that. The connection is there, but this person, it's not without its challenges and chaos right now. So maybe that's what this is, exploring wildness. Maybe it's not exploring wildness. Maybe it's like it being overloaded with chaos. Not so much exploring wildness. And hairy person, you stand down. It's more about being overloaded with chaos, not exploring wildness. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by, Capricorn. Hang in there. It's frustrating, but December seems pivotal. So hopefully your person kind of things level out and settle out for them. But this is kind of you having this abiding love for someone and they you, but your time together is sporadic because their schedule is just busy. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.